Happy Sunday. Today is Father's Day. It is the 17th of June, and I'm here to ask a question. So, when something is bothering us, I am going to venture to say, if we are aware of what's bothering us, and we know it's petty, but it still bothers us, right? For instance, I get really annoyed when people don't park correctly. I get annoyed if people don't treat me with respect, which, respect, I mean, hey, could define that in a number of ways. But ultimately, I've learned to ask myself the question, what is the lesson I need to learn? What is the lesson I need to learn? So it's like, this thing happens, it's petty, I get upset about it, I maybe stay upset for a while, like, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, maybe a half hour, maybe it continues for months. So what is the lesson I need to learn? So we could put a tail on that question and say, what is the lesson I need to learn so that I can diminish this suffering? Because pain is a necessary part of life. It's going to happen. But when we resist pain, like, when things happen that we can't control and we don't like it, that could be pain. And then if we resist that happening, all right, let's drop that. All right, so I was going to talk about the difference between pain and suffering, but I'm not in the mood to talk about that. So we'll talk about and continue to delve and search into what is the lesson I need to learn. So I'll use myself as an example. What is the lesson I need to learn so that I don't have to be annoyed when people don't park correctly? A lesson that I could learn is that is not under my control in the least. Maybe another lesson I can learn is that that's not something that is worth me thinking about. It's not useful, right? So sometimes this is a little bit of an aside, but it's just not a useful way to use your focus, is to focus on things that you can't control. So what is the lesson you need to learn? And we could just learn it all day if we keep that in our mind. So we're hitting the 3-minute mark. I think you guys you have listened enough, and it's late. Good night.